Radio, it take you from 4 to 6 p.m. Jumadia Jumakua Founka, your friend of Vicdank Health Care. Vicdank Health Care. The Liver and Kidney Foundation. Tier. And Sabi, you may be a yenti. In your did the anonum. And Chabas, what a shock. And I want you, I'm just saying. And yes, on your panel. Vicdank Health Care is a health facility licensed under the Traditional Medicine Traditional Medicine Practice Council, headed by Dr. Victor Nana Dakwa. And in your friend Vicdank Health Care. But what you mammy? And Panivosa on his swampa or soy yadian woo. It is yadia about so and yet yadiatim bua pre yadiatima bibia basa. Na yadibu on a boss on one fair young who's all yadi. So young cow day na dana or seriously obi antis or yadimpo. Now was na enipa desa na onipa dua yi na kwa mienu bi awho a odidi agro bediu emu baako ene osabo emu baako ene waherawa the kidney and the liver brebo no na kidney infections abusu say tam Ghana ha hospital bu a obakọ no aba medicine free one day one man 1,000 and me yewe na me uyewe onkwanya sabo akwa adan ba Vicdank Health Care there uradi yankopo yehu ya yanka wobu ohwa na woto no say u liver pa na etete wa u liver ana o lungs bibi ti say o events say kidney no eno na say how pa dia oni otomuda enkwagie na aba no hypertension ni diabetes ni there Mesi papa penny bi pa menim no so odi sa Vicdank no memo ma be advert o Sunday show no so ate na me sabo me liver na de yemi no who say liver na timi huhura bo wana pa yes wanche on okro no obu abehu na fu adoa asakola wanya kwhwoko no na mu denden na ne nyi na brabom pa choko Vicdank Health Care na goroni ane Felix there syphilis and goro sanu kwa de ne royal predwa so wunya de wayare sa ekopiem of Vicdank Health Care. I am telling you this afternoon your light you no go dim ile my light no go dim ilele obabu asabu obu ninsa na moja na ebesi akwabonti no eya na nkuma na nkum bone ben akloto problem wo ho obu anso a wona na yire niku omatena awei madda bra ade na abanisa me say aduro abajuwa atrema Vicdank woye Ghana ni dihye Dr. Victor Nana Dankwa ono ene woye trained doctor Liver and Kidney Foundation eba liver and kidney there don't go there. Your light to no go dim. Vicdank has an ultra modern medical laboratory that is well equipped. Also has an ultra modern ultrasound scan machine. Mamo hepatitis B. Nyamiadma ochene juo anopa no so ekopem enumere no num 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Ye free screening for hepatitis B. Problem ni ho. Unim ye wo kromzo. Sprinters Road and your Coca-Cola runabout. Fidelity Junction, your Standard Chartered Bank, Echidihwa. Eba chawu maame wo fa wo bra wo sister ukun unana. Odishie bi a ode eye liver problems anante, kidney problems anante, hypertension, diabetes, prostate enlargement. Obi a wo dwunso no wo bre be marketeche dwunso wanwen se. Win na ya se kan se dwe e man bitimi ga zakoto show. Opremle enyakoto. Ya de na ya osano. Eba cho afetie. Number me di ma we emfa nya fadi agoro. Na Sunday die obi ya advert ya ginidi. And here 0549 951211 0549 951211 and a 050 266 1346 050 266 1346. My light to no go dream. Pacho we obi awa abrochire for nso mo number nie. Eno aye 0273 131059 0273 131059 Vic Dang Healthcare. Was Printers Road, Coca-Cola Runabout, Fidelity Junction, was Standard Chartered Bank. I can recommend to you this wonderful healthcare. Now, what the whole how to say diabetes, hypertension, kidney infections, kidney, ovarian cyst, kidney cyst, stones, the stones, you know, prostate enlargement, urinary tract infections, a war money mem, who was what him say cholesterol, no, and must say day white hepatitis B or China free screening. Banyan skin, hey. Vicdang, we have come to serve you. Vicdang, that is the last stop of all your illness. Thank you. Oma Daruma, and this Sunday starter pack, Jumedi, bro. Now, but me, I know better will be. Your light to no go dim, oh, ilele. Your light to no go dim, oh, ilele.
And rip off the knob.
Yeah. And now Reverend Kwame Manukri birthday. So I'm playing his own song to wish him happy birthday, Reverend. Man of God. God bless you. What's that for? Ooh, yeah, mommy. I'm bringing it up. What a song from the man of God, Reverend Kwame Manukri. And then any birthday. And you may want to that question, Miracle Doctor. And yay. So, man of God, once again, happy birthday to you. Mamin call my baby for a minimum muninchia. We pay my kwaji a year commercial break at the bar. Now, I shall give them the inner speaker so they can hear me sharp. Now, yonko, the argument that Taswo show me start to comedy can start to show what da. Baby, you call live on a discussion segment. Your topic I ever discussion on Sunday starter pack brought to you by Vicdang Healthcare. Vicdang Healthcare, the Liver and Kidney Foundation. Say what do you want to so their problem ni ho. Woman no mabe sorry saying I did Sunday starter pack ebremo. The topic for this afternoon is how can the black man, and for that matter Africa, controls its affairs and build its nation? How can the black man, and for that matter Africa, controls its affairs and build its nations? The kwambe na bibini ana nipatuntum ana abibimai yankasa betimi edi ye ho so na yetimi asi ye man na yeni agi se oman a yensu yetimi ayo enie. How can the black man, and for that matter Africa, controls its affairs and build its nations? Reverend Micah atenase Mr. Obenda kon atenase na Mr. Stephen Esiedu enso atenase empanfo mama kwaba
ye joso
na pomo ko de
radiation
ye de yehia na wotwe Mr. Stephen yehia na che enso yehia no na member free so Mr. Esiedu wo na ba ha che bibia boko
dami adom bibia boko
adwuma mu so boko de Ghana ye
oh Ghana ye
na corona time business to say
say corona the medical can say impact business negatively.
Okay.
It be also in the medical supply sector and also I've had a bumper
season. Afa me binum.
But in every misfortune it more benefited.
That's right. Now we feel the near hina abotia we.
Print near ye.
And Jamanfo nya we na be cast no.
Na enye ka campaign be be.
Na ka campaign be dan ka mumule mu pa o. Ka we dwagum 2,000 pieces, 5,000 pieces. Na ka ko.
But no e bi buy be.
Epic kakra. Ko so say asena na e ka say last week no. Enwoma mu go kakra. Ase momentum no build ba. Into printing form the mo joint. Mo de baba. Rev now so
radiation me hoye
na adwuma mu so
radiation no pipe bibia e boko
corona na nkan wadwuma no
corona de me ka kire se eye ade a abeboa abibifo se de be ma ye ni aba ye ho
Mr. Siedu sa be ha ye ho so sa beboa na na keke
wo mu pa ne se corona no how na ewo mu no metimi aka se ye 10% se me ka ewo mu a obi nya bi no free mo ntimi mankwa mu nti ne ma haw kakra wo
sir
but the ankadia ka bia se wo ni mu dia enka ye pa
na ni pan wo twa printing ko onto say ye o don penance man
na ni ono ani ma se du oni ma me nkyerɛ wo twa bibre agisika do bibre na kakra we na wo su onto no bo se se kura ya aka dabre is 4 months ama mo beto about 5 months o ko hwe no ho waji bi agu a wo twa
menya no waka sa de nka campaign nka se bom no
kakra ba wo twa na wante
okay
that's a boy on say covid ni nyina chi no school no be san bio
yes okay and see ntimi ntranfie sa
nti dem ma ni nyina say after time no we say start e twa
that's right na fa Mr. Obenda ko apombo ko de
yes sir
the abusanfo ho ye
obi a ho ye
okay my wife ho ye de
yes
that's right some of them your business ni bom na ekoye de adwuma mu ye
okay
amanfo gi dan ni bi
ebi mo ba yes
na MV shops nso patronage no
yes it's okay
okay o de toto nyoma ho a utimi break even
yes
okay anya kwa ze wa odia dio wa no nte utimi nka hwe yo atiefo na numre ye ba ya ye nanti se nya cheche se de kwesere be ye no ye ba betoto adwen ye sasa adwen se de be ya enipa bi ye betima sesa yusu ne ye ban ye thinking na aboa na ye man ene bibiman no e be jane na so sampan form tete nyina obi a wadwuma ba ku menu miensa wo mo omo feed people omo mu feed omo no so feed people ti ye kreti nyuma ye nya that mindset ne say it shall be well and it possible and on the betimi aboa na the poorest continent awo yan ni so no awo wiase nyina no Africa ye hu ni say abibifo ye na sebi ahia ye pa ba me metia I'm not poor me metimi dem how to to obi a ono so eburu ni wa buru chire with my level say me menye poor enti I don't consider myself as me one of the poorest person on planet Earth ye di ma share Africa munti enti ye pese adwendwen say yan abibifo yi ekwan ben ye betimi afaso a yan ye bedi ye ho so na ye si ye man ana kwasi boni say how can the black man and for that matter Africa controls its affairs and build its nation abibi man baby we are say ko don't me say we are so independent say you don't need another nation to develop anya da behia China mo a bohia US mo a bohia Cote d'Ivoire bohia Nigeria bia bibi wo a wo man no twumu tan wunya bi agira wa ko obi man so kofa but yet me control greater portion of whatever that we consume eat drink manufacture and be more man ye ti ye bebusi ye ho say e kwan ben and a black man e bibi man e betime di ye ho so na yahya say a build your mind you say yes this is the nation ye di emfifiri a build mama free Mr. Esiedu so na oba hacheti yaman more time na otimi ngusum kakra Mr. Esiedu asam na da board no afi yete wadwenkyere
Okay, Udi Bedasi, and my main chair with you for. Thank you for having me again.
Yeah.
Now, topic here, and I also send my message. Hey, Udi, we are there for your nation. But say, what see you become as with you? Ever try to come?
As yet, we can be.
Udi can be say your mindset as a people.
Yeah.
How you beat me are transforming. Na yede abwa impuntu any development
Sharp.
Me feel say e ho na say start fee.
Okay.
Because everything ayo wiase ne nipa ayo wiase bia it starts with a decision.
Okay.
Bibia obeyibia it starts with a decision. Say the okasi memre I had to decide.
Tell me about.
And I'm Wabedu.
Okay.
Being there or being there, he had to decide to be here. Your point, I can decide, say, me better now. And I say, Beko. So everything nipa bia obey no. First and foremost, the decisions you make. And as I'll be making decision, no. As I say, we consider them be brave.
Okay.
Oh, Sunday I'm no person because sorry.
Okay.
Na me wo lorry farm de beko. More collection. Sika bit me ato. Me name busuan for na ko. Can I take care of all of them? A lot of decisions must happen.
Okay.
Say decisions we nyina anko send e say kwa.
Kona.
Untimi enkwa sorry no. Enti it is about the process now you journey go through to make a decision.
Okay.
And then influence that process no. And that is where I would want to take it from.
Okay.
Say Africa and Ghana or the black man. Your problem no starts with our decisions.
Yeah, genesi.
We are a product of our decisions.
The doing no.
And then
the who we are. Okay.
What I say? Somebody in Europe, it decided say, or no, send your person or developing a crew no. Say when two coin anko other countries, and no man could trade ya. The crew no, and I name mine no. Okay. So they decided to go on exploration. Looking for business opportunity, looking for trading partners. If you compare good or ha, a compare quafs, a compare slaves or ha. Ena kakran no.
Ode koye ne man.
Ode koye ne man.
Na ne man na efe.
Ti yen nananom ne yen penning for no. Gina be no musie. What decisions did they make?
Na za brofo no omu transe adwin bibi ho.
Yes.
And omu tu ho anamon. Anamon omu tu no omu de koye omu man ni ye. For the next generation.
Na that process no cry no so no. They were honest about it.
How honest were they?
Say ye two say udi exploration enim.
Okay.
Okoye no. Wakotu ska Japade. Ozio menko amafa ba maka no I don't care about you.
Yeah.
Ni omunya no omsa de call back. Eko develop omukro no.
Ombe high but omu de omu hu no mu di nukre ma omu hu.
Omu di nukre ma omu hu.
Agenda no mu de ba na koso yi ma omu.
Yes. Yen ebi before no. Na igina ben is here. So yen wo ye mane enton as slaves. Apart from no yen say eja nipa de wo ho ese o hye mrama ho
nokre
na o de abo ho ban e na esi yen no ye pe ahenie ti yesi hene ye wo elders omo na omo bu oman no
nokre
gina ben na hemfo ni siye e de ma omo manfo na so omo di nokre ma omo manfo ana na enhihye ben na ye de to ho ma obi o ye bone no bi awanye bone na wa ye bone no ahihye ben ele de ma.
Okay.
Now, did we implement this no fairly ana?
Okay.
You punishing Crawford for the wrongs they did ana. And I say, Yechichi ye dom no ana ye man no enokro bi ho na think ye kache ye ma ye nchima but as in penifo ni di sie
okay
ena
se tetene ye se akola ni pani ni asem na akola na di bem
ena ye di ehu
fear
ehye ye mamu enti oba no onyi no onim se ehyehyia ye de ato hofo yen yasetan ne say the father in the house is always right. Ohene no is always right. Sebi ohene etakra is you ye the short charming.
No correct.
Enti society no evolve Africa no. It didn't start on an honest note.
Yamfa no kredi ene periperi yo anhye yase.
Apart from that, ni sanso di hu
osuro
ehye
yemu sa ehunu ho na di hye mu nya brofo no mo di ehunu be hye yemu se de be ya yenti no mo mpre bibia ho
ya na ede ehunu hye yemu
how e kwan ben so
okay and I'm building a point to where Nambeka say everything you do starts with a decision.
That's true.
Enti ye penny for no ede intro I say lies
intro no no aka no
ena ehu ena echichire ye man.
Okay.
Na ehu no fi hine bai. Se wasori anopa. There say so huhu enim. Okay. Akwala na wo fi no onim se enso de hu enim. But ebia na wedro na wo fufu mu no. Enso kakraka mu. Nti ono wakɔhwe de hu enim. Ebia na kasa ebia bu aka na kɔ wɔ nani. Ti kando kresha akwala no say sense we mfa ro enim.
Okay.
Because a bit me ase weni.
Okay.
But what catch akwala ni say o de ro weni na ubehu samai. Ba ko kra de so to nwum wejare a
o ma me bewu.
Sa ne ma we baby a ehu start fear.
Sa.
Ni etimi sa catch akwala say oh mami we kra de sinu na bi na yo. Nyina so bi eni so. Enti akola na onyi no enim se obi ena ye. Enti ama yensua de ho. Se mami ne na honho ama atatai wa femu ewu. E den ne mu ade na ne ho ye. Yenya hwehwemu. Dabi obi ne ku no na so etwa.
Na obi ne ku na menyenka.
Sa obi na oku no. Yempenifo na ntimi ankyere how a oni pa ko ne eden ediku no.
Okay.
Because say sunsuma sem eno ne hu no a ede hye yemanu nti no yemu bebrenyi with that level of hu enti or far dream say me person ka me cost start bo float ejuma but nka me ni odi kodi hu koma odi be ma me akwanche kakra beti be ma me business na yi. But odi ne cry so e be phone timi fanko. Sebi.
No cry.
Enti no nanka input a obenya de aboa no. Akahye. No nkwa akoye no akuti. Onye ti ye na si o anti we na na ye. Enti to a large extent no. Yesro ye ho ye na we ase nyina no. Yesro. Ene
enti amaye take bold decisions.
Ena your decisions na you taking the crown no. Ya na we are not convinced about them because ya oman fan share ase say ade na opeso ye no bisemu yi nyanti ase.
Okay.
Ena okay kwala de su akwala fiti prekope ponisi a
moja na anya akwala mbe su fiti prekope ponisi moja na eba.
Okay. Me akwala yi ke bi chem.
Okay.
Me fix sa na ma we no emwa ebankrofo enye innovative.
Sende kasa bebu.
Sa kasa no bebre na impacting negatively.
Sa
bebre because tese na oka na akwala ni penini enya asema.
Akwala ni bem, akwala bedifo.
Entu kwa na egu be na ma.
To wasem de kwesi papa ne chew.
Eti unyi no, onso fo say oh.
Onso wa bosu kena.
Itu so de be unchima.
Okay.
Ena nyame ya adom Kristo sumbae. Christosum bae no be ma ye ni bie be ma ye titi ne ma ni bi ase e ma ye start challenge ya yen crofo se o kaya baso for bae na abosomfo eni omo
na ye Christosum na etimi gas obi meso cement obi mfa draw some last on them
me ba ho
oh okay
me ba ho enti Christosum bae no obeboa ma ya dwene sesa kakra ehu bia na we mu no afi na etimi sorry say cast demons na ye bompa ye ne challenge status quo ena ama enne ye bedu bibia ye dui
okay
na sa process ni nyina no Christosum entimi asesa ni nyina completely ebi
eda so ho
ewo ye culture ni mu ena Christosum bae no se de obetimi ne ye system no asene no omo entity no mu no omo e de enema ne bi fry ena omo so yes ye jo mu tumu it you know is a marriage of nyame ne ncheche eni enzo ye culture
ya mamre da da wo ho
ena e de abom eni mienu no I can say be 50% of the time abwa but 50% of the time it hasn't helped because as Africans yentimi can say we want to have African economists say bibinia or no watch economics of the African system.
Now this kind of division where can we do that?
And I make say yentiti no e challenging Emma ye drain into solving your problem and not to think say obi na yen obi na create system bi na equity but ma me na na ho ye no e bia na ni kidney ene ho kokan
antina Vicdank for abe
yen hwehwemu ni ehu ade ko ene na ma kwesi broni ko nanim sin yen
na se broni a wo kana semi enyo no di hu ni to ye so e di division by in terms say tino wa classify say we are the poorest continent in the world.
No na o ye so wan kan sa in a vacuum ena de akwesi broni ewo over us. They don't just talk in a vacuum. Yeah, no, you can't try. Also for me to be hearing that, so mammy, they
no what jedi.
No what jedi.
I didn't tell you
jedi. I'll be catch or say, sir, or brother, our boy, any risk I'll take here. A whole soon son,
and about
sir,
result,
and they prove it. Yeah, they prove any. So, I mean, the power can be jedi. So ye conform waka de ebejedi na ebi before de ye tumi ni ebi bia sho conform o hene ne ti o no conform na e ka kire say ye problem we say ekotwa ni party na o hene ne di so na ekotwa ni party
asan de amamre.
That is the problem. And society no e sa ne ma we nyina tum enti we na ye feel system na enche sa o it's not been too long been just about 50 years cra.
But the world has come to a certain stage. You say a global world.
Davena globalization started.
Enche bia de but among for so penetrate.
Enti sa penetration no. Unless penetration no abe widespread.
Okay.
Nipa be brave abe hu sa ekwan no.
Anu bi ne
yes. Enti first of all no we must begin to attack baby a problem nifi.
Okay.
The problem comes from our mindset, the decision process,
and the
fear and the untruths.
But that's it. Ora Steven do and the web BA and in no open remarks no. Also no gidi pass ya dwene no. And okura ye ni mayo ho. And ehu a de ase trim eno eka obi. Enti na yabedu bebia yedui. Yempani for so enka no kore. On the baby oka na me de kura say abrofo ne be conquer Africa and omo come here some be capitalizing your man. Omo make sure say some ba de obenya bia no eye kroye unity omo de kokoma nchirima. Oni Ghana ni abra kwanya de no. No ko age afa. O wia na show. Mama ko Mr. Obenda akowe na ono so mfa ne de ento aso. So me da ko topic in de wani mu dada.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. How can Africa and for that matter black man control its affairs and build its nations. Kwame ni bit my first wa. Ebi before ye bedi na ye mind so yet messy.
By 1900, we as a population was about 1.7 billion.
Okay.
Africa as a continent with the various countries existing. So 1900 Ghana was not there.
Yeah.
Nigeria was not there. We came to 2000. The world's population became around 7 billion.
That one not Yabem.
Near
Okay.
That is 2000. So Ghana independence around 57.
Yeah, 1957.
Man said 2000 I just say mine.
Yes, about 40 mine papa
40 something. The next 2100 Africa will be about 47 or something percent of the world's population.
Wow. Next year also.
That's just say be control no ma be brave. Enti oko history no more e na na mo fight. Mo fight pa.
Okay.
History ye nim wo universities no e de broni twere.
How? What was I saying?
The almost university e fa tuntun ho no. E broni na twere. Majority of them.
Na see book question broni na twere.
Yes, enti so obi a wono no be FIFA slaves. Samra na ye kase obi akoa o ye kromo ha no. Sebe ebi a me free abusuan ba kom. Ye fa me se me akoa e chechecha metimi ware wo. Broni understanding of akoa ne se of our unye nipa biem. Where
nsa what to farm man. Yeah.
And you became a property.
Okay.
Enti ye na na monte ase se obi abefa wo. Na we akoa no odudu America na ntisa.
Peace FM.
As a matter of fact, ye mpanyifo no bebre e de omo kratwa so.
Ebi wuyi.
Abrofo no buy a omo the Bible buy omo na ga but Bible mo gra no we call Ethiopian Enoch. He was an African. So Christianity no Europeans in Africa. Christianity was in Africa. They probably brought it to maybe Sub-Sahara. But on the continent Christianity was here
already.
Yes, way before
they came.
Yes, it entered Africa before.
And you say pa umpo masemti na akasa no.
Oh, that be a fact. Send me go to you. European friends Ethiopian Enoch or Philip Bompire man no or converted to Christianity no. So Christianity as understood.
Ethiopian to Africa.
Yes. And a lot of the history abrofo actually ama ye dey build the argument against ourselves, and majority of learned people it was challenging. A lot of the times you bet history no na ya hu all the negatives. Abrofo omukunkum bi England omukum nipa all over Europe. As a matter of fact, if there is a race omotimi atena bompa be before, and there were all kinds of tribes still yetimi atena boma yenku yehu nyina. Okay, so make us say Africa ebe. As a matter of fact,
sir.
Yes.
There are so many signals ben who are can say.
There are so many African countries that GDP and bad, sir.
That's true.
Botswana, Rwanda, Ghana, we are part of it. In spite of all the challenges, Kenya. Make us say there was a because a history no more a lot of the arguments, you know.
Sorry.
You bet me abuse.
Don't we should forget about the history.
No. But maybe share history now. We share history from the point here. Me share me na no mo de omo ye ya omo de boy. Comfort some. So be come some na na mo ni mu no. Sabi ebi mu ye Buddhist say.
Yeah, more of a gari
nyanya. Japan so many Christians, but we develop it.
Papa.
The entire amayan developing nyabosomsom. Nyabosomsom tin yen develop.
Na wako fanya me fofa be kanya me ho obede no develop.
No, nyana correct. Na India form nyina eko. Na Europeans na kasa musum nyame. Usum nyame obedo afọ nipa koton no. Wa repu nipa na obi Bible. Nya Bible na ga se do nwia se. Enti European do nwia. So long as one tuntum. The concept of white came because they had to establish the fact that obi our fan slave or koye ne so onye nipa no sand nipa no e sab, and they use science, they use religion to reduce the African.
The black man.
Yes. And that's why we're asking this question. How can the black man manage? It should not even be a question. You know, so a lot of the things they name say if you brony naturally. And for me, okay, metia otia. America do me show TV subiano, papa. On this will be do America on and this. Now, don't be show Africa be currently. Don't be show Africa be there. Ebony. I didn't know be purposefully, consistently or promote sir.
Say be a so we no man ho because we here be a wo kon ho na kwaje. Na hwan na ye.
Say me no 2 America. You go 100. That's all 90. Number 0. Who when here be kazo no nyansa. See, history happened manya. Before Sabrofo back from here, not the Arabs. They came here in the 7th century, 8th and 7th century. They destroyed a lot of our empires. They killed a lot of our people. They took a lot of slaves to Saudi Arabia. So when the Europeans came, Africa was already scattered. And don't forget, near as tribes, not based on skin. Skin color became an issue just in the 16th century. Obroniba and Obeka Obi or skin there for one people. But it's not so. It's near as tribes.
Okay.
What does it say? Me asantini amene asanti for neti. Tina asanti betimi akọ ebia denchira se me kokon.
Yeah.
Because then you say one people different colors. Okay, so we settled in tribes. To be kokon ko bia no fa no obe kano. So there were kingdoms. No mo manage no ma. Enye bibia na na superstition. Because after no mo ye gold. Omo the gold show muti. Omo the show monsa. Until then on processes are send conform come here. So they knew something.
Inti say yenim we nyina history we nyina ho
the truth is that yenim
na nyewa na say ye good.
Na said the park akra bi na kai. Majority of our crash for will rather build an argument to tell us why we were that weak for the white man to come and conquer.
So what do we do to get to the level a white man do?
Okay. So Ghana was 1957 to now. How many years?
63 years.
Okay.
And counting.
England, I did how many years?
On top of my mind, the minimum.
Okay, so many years.
Yeah.
At least Omoba had no crown. It's now England or what? That's about 500 years now.
That's true.
Okay, America had independence. How many?
Democracy more than 200 years.
Okay, so what is 67 years? Now still, we'll be at Chichomu, from continent, Other now, Omoka say, Omoja slavery, no man kone antra. I didn't know say Omokotna, Berlin, no Mokochi African, because we Ghana, we too.
And Benifor say, is see man who quire Abuebi Rumbi, and yen your man who quires are.
Yeah, sometimes, you make his statements now at the individual level, you're right.
Okay.
But as a structure, and you're right, sir.
The Africa structure.
As a structure, and you're right, sir. And you're right. Structurally, almost theory be meritocracy, nipa de obo homo de abeye, and correct. But Sabi, say now Papa billionaire, let's face it. What you say if I'm going to
Oh, is there any Babylonian for a time?
Okay, this is decision.
The system no network.
That's right. So when the system is there, you have a lot of advantages. Oh, we are because one on Yansa and Mao.
But na system no
na system no. Therefore, when they came from 14th century, Portuguese for buy, Britain for take you over, and San almost stop Gold Coast for another maybe 100 years or so, and Sana be dear who was a minor system. Ben no honey training. Just about few kingdoms grand and then Timino Moko.
Because they were very strong.
Because to me who knows that Unya Tuntum, but or different tribal Timino Moko Kabum, only a Brunin Kabum. Na
I'm a fighter.
Why we powerful on why they
Abeko.
And history no yes scattered. So now if you're looking at history from the positions there, and I'm no weak, no mon cano cray, no more sombosma, no, you'll be wrong.
Tony, Mr. Sidu Nyadwin.
That's his position. I don't share that position.
Okay. And so if you don't share that position now, we were say the boys in our court.
Yes.
Your person money D.
Yes.
Me no sorry question there be abahe. Your botany say e mabunu ni mrante ne tiefo no be fa bibi.
Yes.
Na ye de akekere ye man.
Yes.
What is the way forward? What must we do?
Say you can't Ghana a different. Say you can't Africa so a different.
Your Ghana yanka Ghana.
Okay, but the question is how can
the black
the
man
African come and controls?
Yeah.
How can control?
Yeah.
You know. So then it's beyond Ghana.
Nah, into the young restriction to Ghana.
Ghana.
Said be a argument to wait my year to Ghana.
Wow. Ghana market ni sir. So if it's Ghana.
Yet me okay. Okay, dear. So wait my con general so no problem.
Okay. One, maybe say or say before you know who say one people.
Okay.
Which share destiny. Therefore crime be fast why you be breaky about this when you know say breaky.
But as Ben see you Togo, you
so
Nigeria.
Nigerian, where Japan, friends a Kenyan, where Namibian. So no man will say breaking here. Crime be fast why breaky or say breaky.
Is it possible?
Because that's the way you get advantage. Because I said the next 2000 Africa will be 40-something% of the world population.
Yeah.
The world's population will be around 11 billion. We will be almost half of that.
Then the world cannot develop without Africa.
That's right. And you know, you pay. And can you add another 100 years to it?
Then
It
we
took
take
them
over.
400, 500 years to destroy us. It will take some time, but we will get there. And the only thing is I'm starting breaking, and I'm just a politician in your. So there are some things that political is with the powers, you know. So borders, they encourage young for say you know. It is a work on Nigeria now to make a business. Me to me Togo ko business. So no man, me for one passport. It move baby. That's a key thing.
Okay.
The next one is said diaspora should be part of us. Or more a foul more coin. Or be a person baby and so over. And
President Jomo no. Yes.
Yes, and then or buy you have said the no passport way now on your citizen. No. These are people.
And you back.
Absolutely. You know, be a person baby a person be so person Ghana, so person Nigeria, baby a person Omra.
To welcome them.
Yes, we are over 300 million. The next 50 years there will be more.
That's true.
And that will make Africa that powerful. You know, so all numbers are now all powerful. Nigeria is powerful in Africa because of numbers.
Yeah, Nancy, I'm to talk about the man Ghana.
That's right. Ghana, say Ghana, you bear 500 million. Me turning so crown, I mean 1% that.
You are gone.
So you need bigger market. And you say bigger. Any education system. So we shatter a lot of the colonial education they are in Crawford. Where we start to look at
colonial education, as what you're saying.
Colonial education been here. Who see the amount Shakespeare. We read Shakespeare within a way.
On your son and on your any.
Unfortunately, me say little Janmani into more coming to say. Man, you yet no money. Romeo, you may kind of me to say. Romeo and no more go to I'm not British.
Okay.
I'm African. My problems are different
from that of the British.
So Africans are educated as a British. Who call it go these are British people. You can see it. That's why I come back as a bow tie. They show white shirt. British.
You look executive.
He's not executive. What is executive?
Okay. Mr. Obindako and also ordinary open remarks or the go on do say or only Mr. Esiedu Nyagwin say yena nanom teteno eni hunu ne momuno enwumabu a sie ye no dia oziburu ne no be sisi over all the 500 years destroying. And now we are picking up on the GDA say Africa will get there. Yabutane say Ghana mrantia be mine. You be hu say your man bia you pese gina yie. Na ye beji ehu adie. Amen go so for so be under the Bible. Bagazi o die mpanfo menu aka ni Bible. Te montuma dwem. Na enki. Enshira so.
The any Bible ni the Bible ni nyina ye beka.
Okay.
Metimi nuan die mba bi.
Okay.
Matimi nuan so die mba bi. But baby, I may tackle free no mean condemn will be idea, may adibi.
I'm put the different ideas.
Good. Me bra can say a baby before homebony.
Yeah.
No cre straight trade no. One an hour foom. Na obibinia na be kwa chere say aha na odo. Di machi. Nyankochino.
Nyanton.
Aha, enti ninsem na woka no. Me chere say fa baby no cre. Yedi homebony pa. Me bra so kan population say or say kan ho bom one agenda or say nyina ye dey ye me reason ni say China a continent. Kita 1.4 billion population. India a country, a continent rather, a country. Kita 1.4. And India kita 1.3. Africa nyina wo kambo ma 1.3. The Google sono de me mfanya hwe say ye pe bibia be ma ye ni aba ye so. Nti sanchiche mu no de ade enya. Emwa because me tonsu say the all canon na me fa one bottle na menya 20 pesos per bottle. Na me kita population of 600,000. Is it 600? It's supposed to be what? 600 million. And I just say misika bebre. Nti onso de no me buy na idea no baby.
Okay.
Abua say or say ye share sa kwan no. De oka say e political no. De ya ne say ene nyina no ye kan abrofo no start that so fight against here politicians.
How?
So many ways. Yen hwe Gaddafi. E kwan ben so na Gaddafi fa wuye.
Oh.
E kwan ben so na osibua ne man. Osibua Africa. E nam so ma we dey. Ye di two
na sa eno na Mr. Seduken abrofo no succeed through yen ye before na Gaddafi yen nkrofo na yini man
me kire say abrante no wo afuo mu awodo no eye bibini na be kire say
okofo ma wia
enkoche no
obampezie
but me pese me di ni nyina ato ho se say ye ja sa ne ma ni nyina ho hia bio
atwam
ba bia ye duru no den na ebetimi aye.
That is my question.
As a oman
one
as a continent continent you can say momwame
continent you can say empotem
empotem ye area continent no trampotem tra oman
o de yakomenya ma don
ani bomode ne pema
me do ma dwuma
as oman Ghana e de na ebetimi aye as Africa e de na ebetimi aye the medical asre ne say e wo say ye GMA ani ye GDP ye GMA any PMA no very good. Gross mental attitude, ye attitude as a Africa. I was say you use good attitude. The atwam e de na ye de kire ye ma. E de na ye ya ma ye ho. Adwen ben ene nhihye ben su ben na ye abrabo ben na ye bo. Eno ye one.
Okay.
And ye free be positive mental attitude.
I don't know the no.
PMA.
Okay.
PMA near where gross mental attitude that GMA no.
Okay.
I was say a day a GMA no na wo PMA no.
Okay.
Gross mental attitude no ye yamfa say as a Africa ho ye resources ni bibia no. Nimdia ni adwene be na ye de be manage. Ye timi expand no. Na positive mental attitude ne say me pese me de yen ha ye mfa to ho kakra.
Okay.
I'm said I think 2012 and another case on Bay Free SHS.
Yeah, 2028.
28.
Yeah, no started.
And I'm say
anye yamano.
Yeah, see because so say nipa ba kokra kan e Ghana nti mekanisa ye see enye.
Okay.
2012 okan ye. Ye see enye. 2016 no buy.
No correct.
2016 ye sue ni in 7 January.
Yeah.
Me bwana.
Aye.
September and or start here. Main can challenges say because the entire main can challenges say woman say me the Bible na be yen susudia. Proverbs chapter 24 verse number 3. Me person ka obema producers na kan eti. Or say a house is built through wisdom.
Say na wakan.
But momo ka and the beboa atiefo. Dan say me meka. Proverbs chapter 24 verse number 3.
O de me pay Bible into course.
Or say a house is built through wisdom. And to say kita positive mental attitude there. And found say a political party A and I say B.
Okay.
Say B ka se meye ensuo we ne size ya. E wo say B no so ana A no so ka se ono so be ye de eti sei mienu. But ni kwan say o ka se we no enye yie.
Osi Proverbs chapter
24
rather.
Verse number 3.
Okay, but you to assume you some.
Or say a house is built through wisdom. One can say a house is built through money. Nti as a Africa, as a Ghanaians, say kan ya dwena bom. Na ya dwen say ye be hye man. Na ye be hye ye continent na. Me kan okra kire wo say ye betra ba bia binu aduru no. Me na me ka kire wo.
Africa betima tra baby madu.
Sanete ye betra ho. Now
okay, my main kind said us open. True wisdom is a house built, and by understanding it is established.
Established. Into one, we need wisdom, and here understanding. Understand the my system na day. I work. Yet betty in your system, I say. And your system,
na system use one abrofo system.
That is a now what now? Now I don't one continent. You show move over. The whole Togo Kessie, Ghana Kessie, she Namibia, she Ethiopia, mum name them. Na Oshe one, Iba Kope, India Nkwa kita 1.3 billion. Munina Mukambu Mamoya 1.3 billion. What I say? Until I see a tier system, I say. I was saying African curriculum. I bet Africans need to be
okay.
All the natural resources no ewo hamaye. E wo say ye minsan famra down na masande akos sorobio. Me de ba down na nechesem de ba Ghana. E wo say ye politicians no. Se na na de so be free SHS a. Me ko gina platforms na me mahama wo say me kasa ampa obitima ye free SHS. Na mo me ba me so me ye free university. Na chese ye use positive mental attitude.
Mintimi nya kura me kasa metima ye.
Oh, why didn't na untimi nye? Mama wa kan scripture bi wa ha say. We ni kire say nya sika na ye de ye de sidan. Because obi wo sika nya sika wiase nyina obai wan sidan da. But obi susu ni sika eduru ba bia ana enso so watiti no wure mutime ayda yi. Asidan ya wo ba bi di ni tida eto. Ye bisa ye nua obia wo estate mu a na wo kire project ne ede a wo ye na ba bi o start free no so o ka kire wa wo yembe hwe e bia na zero. But adwene no na di kan ba ye ntina waduru ba bia wa ye de waduru. Until or say as a continent in Africa, you change your mind. As a country, so say change your mind. Me no nya adwene de na nso so de also betimi aye no megiri so betimi aye na mo meme ba me ya chesa. Okay,
wait a minute for we I don't know say correct as radio the edition there. Madam for back Joe or say continent no asase tam
ye be fa
asase tam
ye nya bi de ne de be so enti asase tam ya Africa asase tam ni nyina e wo say ye bo modern say ye be ya adwen ba ko na ye be ye hu say ye betumi aye ye nya sa spirit of I can do
said Obama kan
na say ya ntimi anya sa de a ene na e wo say ye jai sa topic yi discuss hwe mami nchira oni ma bi ye betra toda ne aka asofo kakra. But let me tell you something. One person one say toda ne binum kan one man churches. One person and the best started Pentecost. Kokohe great institutions e wo ho sesia. Hwe Roman Catholic. And the ho no mo de buy there. Nenso so nya den obi na best start as a one person wa ha.
Yeah.
The person chen say ubenya obi or start classroom. But what timia I grow sa organization na mana ba be dey abaye kese obi ti say papa Dr. Mensa Utaba ni wenu nyina e dia na mo de start e obi kom na sika kura nim ya mfa one cedi mpo anya dey an start e ye ne aye ho contribution na o say nya positive mental attitude ne be ma ye gross domestic product na aye kese.
Okay,
say nya lake GMA no pa the GDP no fall. Ye nya lake obibini bia nu ekosora na ye ne ya. Obibini bia nu ekoso a onfa ho. Ewom se abrofo na access system ne de. Na nso so ache. Odi an kama mimi se wasem.
Meet you.
UK fu a na se British ombedi ye so no. Some say omode ye gold koye.
Aye.
Good. Gold no omode koye. Ene de kasa asi we asema yen Ghana de hene doso
kopem so mudi ko yaste da so 2 billion na se bi da so ho
na che se de ne doso enti de ne yatudi aye number 1
ye to amom
good ana wo san ko frɛ no no de ne machine side there aba betu ezi nyina hina na ba bi
box side nyina hina
ko gi 15 billion wo
China ye de be ye
exchange GDP na de ne budget na every year bia na yemfa at least 3 billion emfa nko ye ne yen starting to ya de em process na yen ton na emenya sika adentina because your system ne nye me be dia de 4 years ntimi anya bibia udin 4 years na ye be kasa ma anya hwe nti anya sa na te dia instead of saying ka ye be fa ye ne sika na ye di $3 billion ashim na ye de a process ade no a ɛwɔ form a ye we isusu say bru $50 billion no na nka aye nkakra na be de an ye kɔgye 15 billion na ya mo obi aye dey aba bitu oil no percentage say ye wo ye say oil he mo boro ye kasa nsem we nyina percentage say na ye wo sika say ne free mu
na say wo oil na nyo na otu obi meju na obagye whisker
na me kasa nti ye mo boro no ase no e wo say ye hunu say ye oman ade we ne hia eniema bebre aya kan bɔ mu ma me tinsi Ghana mani age amamu a ekoso sesia no even the atwam nsumani gi bi ho pa we sumani age ho pa bi na no kura wo mu ni say eniema na yasesa ni nyina say pese ye ni nyina no de enyeye because oba first time na ye only 4 years and this 4 years ni so fi say obetimi aye agric ani rules aye agric ni rules maye takanum yenu ye assess o say ampa ye man 4 years yi agric sector
asem we otobo jankwesi me kai emra me bie me hospital na no obey special guest no o can the same thing say e ko no nko bia be di president a on select nyoma be ba ku mienu miensa abo so ayi na on take no nye perfectly more mine
sa and is education and how the free SHS ba ye okay me 4 years term no ade amaye education and rules because Ghana for soon rules
nyese Ghana for the soon be who kwan the coffee
enye sentina na se me Ghana ni tinam se Ghana for soon rules
kasi yesu rules
okay Ghana for yesu rules enu say odi say o de onye Ghana ni me pa what you say education no what me aye education system na koduru ba bia ye hu say at least ye nuru 100% say de pe kra na ye 80-85
okay
ye rules ye 31 I think ye 39 is it 39% ene ye or the 61 in yenye enti me buy and matimi at least 31 aba be 39 ho amana e dey 70 enti minimum say 4 years e dey rose no dey ma ya ma complete no 39% na mbe say at least 5 e wo kwan mu a me ya ka ho me education me call yellow and
good
and you know my city infrastructure by ending of September where e be say akọ no nkra
no mampende da joma ma city bi gu no
se tio se wo tackle se obeye rose a school no dia
obeye
na be ba akọfa aka ho
okay
but wakofa we wafa we because wanya bibia 4 years ni do aye nto abama and only a problem as our mind. Africa, this year can hubum. Yen set one African hub market. Something like the Dubai for no. O called North Africa, you the giant for Egypt,
Tunisia, money.
Oba, you can find one.
Okay.
Oba, baby, they said South Africa, Ibenya South Africans or Honum. O call baby, they said Easter, Ibenya Kenya. Oba baby ti say West Yebenya Nigeria enti sa countries we sorry waka omu kom sika mum enfam build one hub market emo ho we di no oil ba we di no timber we di no coke
we di no coffee say internal trading in Africa
yeah hu dwa abrofo no ba omu meto bi nko ewiase nyina na edi dwa na yesu ehia bibi o ha e bekọ akoto enti nke ye twa ehun ahia wo ha yi nipa miensa na yetimi aka bom na ye sa ade no odi pese owuram a obeka ho na odika na ehwe na ebetumi age na yetua ma abrofo no na wade no ho a na yetua ma omo na odi country na edai aba be wuram na yedi ehudwa
okay
na yedi ehudwa ye ni beba ehwo so no na yetimi ye nema ye pese ye
bedase Reverend Michael upon ababiu eno no so na no ese ni mpanfo miensa Mr. Stephen Asiedu ha na Mr. Oben Dakon enso ha ideas there e say no sis obi an de na we nya dem bia kasa na nya dwuko benkroma nya de we fire we na we fire we na let me read some messages from our wonderful listeners out there. Wait my journey show by your text message or WhatsApp. The number is 059-2777-213 059-2777-213. Obi say Odi Mr. Bindako is very very deep in knowledge. I wish he could become president of our country one day. He is like Kwame Nkrumah. Hey, abeda akura man Kwame Nkrumah yi ene Nkrumah Dako.
Yeah, Nkrumah Dako.
Odi, what you are discussing with your people is achievable, but in this current generation it is not. It not be achieved with political leadership because no government will continue what the other one did. In my opinion, we the youth should forget politics and take Africa as our own and develop it. If not the whole Africa, we can develop our own Ghana. If not the whole Africa, we can even develop our own Ghana. But I don't believe that result. The result you Odi will even see it. It will happen, but not now. Reverend Kwajo Sellers from Bubuashi. Thank you, Mauli, the governor. Medaso. Osi Odi, you and your team are doing a great job. Keep it up. My name is Teacher Pon from Achem Abekwanse. And also Odia Juremono. Religion and politics is the downfall of Africa. If you like, ask Mr. Obenda. My name is Bra. Same was say I'm on your some any or some and ama ene. Yada from say team. God bless this lady. Okay, we mamina wo he nukua sebe ofi so abeho Paul. Wa fanya medwuma no. Banki asimfo so also di God didn't do Africa abrokra. We have to believe ourselves, invest in vocational and technical education, be truthful, and be our brother's keeper. Avoid cheap way of making money and be patriotic citizen. Thank you. My name is Yao Yada Kwa Kisi of Spentes. Debbie, okay, or Kwakujan. Dr. Kwakujan, Yedasi, Onzo dia, Ode Abba, and also, we are providing free building design to each and everyone who is ready to build his or her dream house. It's totally free. Or also, the Odia Banono, just obey advert. Oha, Nayamia drum, Miss Many and Wanty, my money number no, Tiakan Keke. Nice ideas head, but left with championship. Yao Frempong from Malam. The DOBM so they say, Osi, good evening, Abu Boga. I'm listening to you live at the Live Assembly Worship Center. Doko, more grease to your elbow from Ubeti Gum. We Papa no so be the president and the Baba ko bosom chira bosom. Let be soft food chira bosom. Odi, my name is Mick Mac. I go to Yadom in London. Greetings to sister Obama. Yas Antwa Wala. Hey, Rani Agupo. On your Oba Ebesa Emrane. Patch also bet me the message. Abano joining show live on Peace 104.3 FM. My member Mr. Sedus, me Amauli. Mako o commercial break no eso. Mr. Sedu.
Yes.
History no what boy be. There I can't share any there. Enjimayen kintri na wakabi. Now, what is the way forward? For example, you are a young man, you are with the banking sector, meboa. Now you have what me up to one castle establishment. I will manage boa o course more than call out there. A day na a baby mine and specifically Ghana. Yansu yenye I beat him the aquarium.
Okay, Odi, now me mao. We just a brief background of maybe a problems in our start here. Now, moving on.
Meet you, pa.
One of the major steps I see take here, Mr. Miada panelists naka, intra-regional trade, and like within the continent, intra-continental trade.
Okay.
Ghana, I there somewhere say 2 years ago, and voting to make Ghana the hub for continental free trade area for Africa, which means that a call by Africa set up the marketplace no or Ghana. A honor see in start fee as a people. Say you best start in yen hu edija.
Okay.
But as it started right from the primary level to the production level. Agriculture one of the major areas say
okay.
Now yen expanding agriculture. But yen no strategically say commander ena sugarcane
ewa
there and the yen into large scale sugarcane cultivation.
Okay.
But the primary purpose to feed the sugar factory. Beyond that, so more other uses of the raw material.
That is the sugarcane.
Sugarcane could also buy, but then investment, energy should go to developing the agricultural base of the sugarcane in that area, because the highest, the soil is good for that level of cultivation. Then we look at the other areas of our country. Say conifer, cashew, one of the major crops are
okay.
So can we go into some extensive commercial farming for cashew in that area? Primary purpose is to feed the industry and then for export as well. We may have to begin to, as a country, start now you build agricultural base in the areas those crops it me in you and it mean a good harvest.
Okay.
Now yemfa the harvest and feed the factories. By doing that we be creating numa at the level of farm
in the one events planting for food and jobs nana.
Yes, planting for one is one factory, but the implementation strategy I have my own questions to it.
Okay.
Because one of them will have to give birth to the other. You need to you need to set up your farm systems. First, address the land tenure system so that people can easily get into
access to land,
get access to land, and then do the farming that will fit the factories that you are setting up. But when you don't have the raw material to feed industry, you put up the factories, and after a while you may have to shut down.
Antina commander sugar factory
yes, because idea is good, but implementation strategy
okay.
Let me say we acquire now no can 4 years so EBB so that we rush but ideally I didn't think and say we needed to look at the value chain first say according to land acquisition. How do we enhance that system? I buy now okay Magellan's na me na infonaka my mom royalties but opesoje as I say every year
okay.
Cause secretariat we land register. You don't have to go through chiefs because the chiefs have dealt with the land. Normally governments not sign a contract. And our entrusted land normal government.
To your hand saka.
Yes.
I buy na
guarantee man.
Okay.
Then to say no we free zone see. We needed to have looked at land. I think your land tenure system so that obi a person going to farming doesn't have to deal with the challenge of make or new ajiska ni about say as we there
abusu asase yenton
ye musu cross
say you can went ya udua no ma na nyeye.
So we need to solve that problem.
Okay.
We are now you encourage a lot. Yeah, agriculture attractive.
Okay.
Now a lot of mebu no you into it.
Now Mr. Siedu, nice man like you kasa ko agriculture.
Maybe your land acquisitions problems now, and I'll go into agriculture. We were very brilliant ideas on agriculture.
Wow.
I could even share, but how to acquire land?
A problem.
And protecting land. What to assess protecting it is a problem.
Easy. And
what to assess village bia unimubia.
The last 2 weeks or so, I think I said it here. A young lady be almost tried to get land. No one setting up rice factory. Okay. Oh, one of the regions. Maybe some would no because maybe Tanashine for be image. Back and forth,
yes.
Unity went yama again, so I am frustrated.
And or no story near 1 out of a million stories.
And no crepa.
And you know, Obika issue of championship.
Yeah.
As I say, you're penning for no, it leaded the way on land acquisition. In other jurisdictions, as I seen in I buy there, so on the trade on demand. Then you assassin, you farming. Then we come to industrialization. Say, you produce the raw material to feed the industry.
Okay.
Meaning company be Ghana. Why toilet roll for so many years? But just last week, me from 7 years or that toilet room, I'm toilet roll shop. How many products?
Aden.
So more cra. We know raw material. No.
If you outside.
And
about this no.
And me do it. It's for a week. There's almost supply quantity. You almost supply half of that quantity. In fact, less than half of that quantity. The question I ask is that, into almost produce toilet roll, and how do they get raw materials? So, what is the future as a country?
We are too dependent on other nations.
Yes, and you know, why can't we say okay? Say, let's take the leadership in this industrialization drive. Into EBC trees are paper.
Yeah.
Even we say there are let's get into that kind of large scale farming and cultivation to feed this industry. But it takes leadership. See a bedi no cry masa idea no na aban sisakra will still be committed to that cause.
Thank you. Mama call telephone somra 1 minute. Na yentie enkomobi. Maule dia here. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Na bibi aboko de. Yankopa dum bibi aboko. Ajafo da bia ye kan say adwumadi ebutai ta chiri se pese ye de strengthen amanfo. Ye momu nya gidi omumu say. De wuye bia wo de yire ho na kakakakra be so aba. This is a guy as seven producer oye adwuma na adwuma yim na ne nan atwa. Na osi watie ye program ya ma wore ahye ne hu nkra na wahye bibia ase a opese wiase nyina ete. Na ye discussing na yen ya frɛ no sɛ ye pese ne kasa over ye frɛ saying
but the from Isaac Adabo
sisi adwuma ba na ye
but they say me design pillars and straps and pavement blocks and garden caps
okay
and road caps and road caps yeah and covered
okay na unipadua a nyame dodomo no said the emprempre wotie ne sa na nyame bo wana
but the
is ya what saying mpacho wo
so see how the number akunu
todo number akupe na ye design blocks no
but we use artificial
okay na programming aya no ka so say den na aya mounti a opese oni wiase nyina e kasa no
okay program no dey FM accident no na pe mi trans ya na mani da so asa na mi tu mani am se be bia nti no mi tama mi ti ya ma wi na me ho to me no ka jem se me ya ba lok nti no ni me nya djuma bi mtina pa ye so ma mbe no metro aka me no metro no wo BGP da dro bi wo no mo di bu na yi se ma me be no yin ya se se ne dia dia me no metro da na du de ka do hu ma chi no me no metro no ho chiri mi sa
adabo gina nti o papa na ne adwuma onya accident na ikotwa onan no e ka so ye bad luck no nti wonu maduro se wuku hu
ajoan
etio
mi ben maduro na ma kino me hu chimia mantini ana sim asam hu chifre kimi soni no na mistake me hu dia ne me wadi from boni kama ana me bomba ye na mjaje te wadi si ya me wadi kuma na mbi a hito be hu se sei na me ya me sambe kuma no amen kwasira na me nti edi mu da na ga efe me do me bagi mo ko mo a no ne me ye kasa na da di na me jai na me kwasira me pe na mo seka na me kwakra ma ko fa bakta pant na me di jina kwa ho kra kwa no am ton a scan mo ame so mo ame na me no se me san be fi be fa plan foforo nti mi tuwa na me no be dan pile ti we di na ma he se ni so be bo ame a ana mkujira madam no yetu na mshete no muye na mbiya me be me be trans na me ye potu to ma serious no ana me be jana ye ni na fere no serious so that time we customer be bre and we ko eduma mo no hu se ni ho pe no mu bisa ni se me wen na oba no be eduma na me ye ni pa no e be hu e be wi am tie na o ka me so is ni tie na on se o minister no kwa no tuma di discount jame o di kan na yamani ya ma friend o mata me you no abasa ah you we ye program we you are free din
What you to aso etiu
enti tie no ahomachina me tie no na o che me nkran
edadua
edemo that's edadua no che me nkran no bomba no che me nkran me program na me tira so ara no the next day some enforcement get to be na me so no me nya training dey wo mani abrabo na no bonu ma and I'm starting the musa di mu dey we back am no na che me nkran more it is very very nya time ka na me tell from no madam ase program na mo ye na fan ka
TCC a sabe online ba ku ni ho enso onsre na wadi
baby the men send me
wa won sa da dwuma ma wo ye na dwuma no wo ye no nso no etisen unya bibi kakra wom
baby na me adumeye eyo ma me pa eyo ma me
na da dwuma wo ye no usuan anase adoma kyede
baby o mensia madam ko ni ye na me ko jira de wi o he no na me ko jira ona me ye musin de start here me de
wow enti wadwuma ye se wo sese abosom beso no wotete onyoma nyina na kakra be se ne ka wonsema yemfa se wodi tua wo ho ka
okay this year the me and say materials no normally new different designs it I do on my me ye du man do on ma the me ye me you almost about to send the na nam ja ko ta je this tag foforo nam ja bishop and ya me think it 2 million na 4 million na menya ebi obra na me nya adwuma ni mpon wie ma ye calculation na wie dada ejinu nya sika no na mo ja koto na mo ja before no bi won so a oni pa no ma me half na me ya kanu na me ja koto ejinu before na design obi abebuza me design we obebuza na me hwe ni o man
Peace FM.
Makoto na me be ento so me yo ni pa be next kana me di ese ne paso na me nya na ma ja bayi Mujabeye ba mujabeye design na no so koso ni nya no so profit na me jakota de foforo na me aba be shim sa na me nya me adum da kum pa chomba da kum ma direction na be mi yenkunya gunya no so na ya je enya hihye mu di si garden da ni ya se no
wuti we sebe onan ba kope enso mu ho abonfia okay ti futu ben besima baako ena wo de be ma emrante ne ma baawa sebe ebi mu se adwuma ni Ghana ha eti o twen so bi ba beboa no futu ben albe mo
bajo futu am di mama se adwuma o Ghana ndo mo de no mo poso so mbe adwuma
ben ya
adwuma de be de adwuma bebre o mi try de mi koton of course box up on Bosta pan ba na bua me na scan na me hiane na anso me
okay
na mbetina fie na me san pro ifufuro enti se ya me nu gaza me san design bi a eno we osi we ya we fence wa mi ya me na me ya we fence wa ke se ka auto blog no je auto blog ma yan se scratch ma yan screen ma yan hu nyere ki no ya mo plus bi unya bi abi eto no anso hihye udi pila ni sia na hihye tokro ma uya na wa party ano na no ano no
awi
mo price no nya bibia bi mtize no na mi biso a me ye ho na fe o dia betu
yo me ba cha udi bodi ni bi
ba jo frem ya Isaac Adabo
o hin sisi e
ba jo me wo afinya
mataiko edawrade ase se enam radio yi dwumadi so watima so hu kran mo na ni wa hunsa da dwuma ma wo ya ma akwan na so na etifo ache usuo no yankopon cha no ka ho why that's it abranche se bi open na obaye dwuma ma wa we sacrifice for so ni free. I am putting his number out because I am motivated wa shemi nkunan oyo obi adwuma na onto o block factory na machine twa ne nan akote ne nan na free ho oye se obanuma durowu onuma no wangu ohye ne hunkran ya so tietie de dua sa no ye ne hunkran ya de Sunday starter pack bebo no se ndie jai ana atia fa so apone ye de ma wa ha no watapu bi enene oye CEO ono na adwuma si wona ka na nya de bi ehu o a obi di hurahura I am the CEO of mother o ye mponche mienza you are the CEO of the mponche mienza no wow dia Rev, ana me bwana.
No, I don't know.
Di, bwana me si we ruwa kan hu ti tade. E bi ni wi ase ba bia.
Bi ana yem point no ntimi amotai. Ono se so abotai. It's difference wo.
It's the Abrante is a who you be also believe in the youth. And then Mr. Siedu cannot trading among ourselves. What we saying? We here play beer. No idea, no friend. Na a strengthen. Na money to my den. What time dear no? Gana niba koto China ni oh Ghana ni wo yes car crowd bobo na busu afon kwa. Ti gwa yes car no onvenko boy no e. Ani busu afon na boy. Enti ba jo mu freba Abrante wa shey nkran pa 0270004933 0270004933 oyobia oyobi adwuma machine atwa ne nan afiri so ten kan ne nan baako wagya na so e dia set up eni onsre duane wagye sada adwuma ma wo se onwie kwa na wakakra chen wo de obenya adwuma no so entintom ama abwan na watenke a also different designs e dia ba market umpe we na peden. That is the rationale behind Sunday Starter Park e ba so question e bia. Okay, Mr. Said mamu asempo na me call ane so ti bono poma me wo.
Okay, it say na me kan once yenya inti asere say ye be industrializing no.
Yeah.
The next thing I see a trend say you need the human resource. Bit me aboasa industrialization no. Because you start to see the infidijuma you be pushing more of say factories we hear technicians, we hear people with the right skills to manage the factory. And by now, no, as I buy no yen or they be training more vocational, and technical skilled workers and our students who are that chibiano umbabe money some of these industries because continental free trade area na abahano. The benefit for us no say yen take lead no. On the industrialization side now, yet other countries are they will come and take over that kind of
they are gradually doing that.
But free trade area now is fairly new for us in Africa.
Okay.
And Ghana almost selecting to be the hub.
Yeah.
How are bet me take lead no is championing it. But Ghana for we can't say Ministry of Trade engage the Ghanaian business community as much to understand the opportunities sadi we edeba nafe more encouraging to build capacity because I watch a lot of content on Facebook and you see that Nigeria as a country they are developing one in the tech space. What are we doing? What are the practical steps are you taking? Say yebema yemebu no build the capacity tech space. Then apart from say be trading with amongst ourselves within Africa and as within West Africa, you also would need to trade with the West. Now, the level of advancement and economy, we need to catch up. And just you always play second fiddle because if you have the numbers, say na pandas because say your numbers no. Say I bet you who said numbers are important for consumption. But manufacturing no technical know-how no. And also here you can have a small country somewhere. What technical know-how no. No inventing solve daily life problems.
Yeah.
And then with your population, the best you do is go and buy and come in.
And you enrich them.
And you enrich them.
That's true.
So if you do not build the technical capacity as a continent, as a country, to produce a livelihoods, we say easier and simpler. We are gradually moving away from the third industrial revolution to the fourth industrial revolution. Yesterday, danka yede aso. But baby I do say the fourth industrial revolution no because enema enkrofo start here no you don't need people to man factories anymore.
Okay.
Robots enkrofo is your robotics enkrofo is your analytics yet you had the basics in crana ever buying and we are competing with them no crano.
Okay.
We need to look at our educational system. Now, we say we should be progressive in our educational system.
FM.
Say, yenim. We have learned the old things over and over and over.
And we should change the status.
We need to make what we learn today applicable.
Okay.
Yako school be so na say na mko share boni na na kasana osio no what share me adibi no osio so the velocity and I'm say it's velocity that me say no how na mo apply no. So the application of the things we have learned,
yeah,
we need to begin to make that come to the fore.
But that's it. Good evening, great show, great submission, but Ghana alone has divisions. That is political affiliation, ethnic groups, even even religion and etc. How much more can the whole of Africa come together? My name is Kwesi from Koforidua. I was a Ghana Nkwan. Yachi Chemua, where I beni, where you are chini, where you are dear, Abadan Grana. Yet me, Ako, your name. Okay. We so on your birthday nearby you, Yankoi. Happy birthday to my sweet and lovely daughter Nana Akosua Abu Bonsra Kusi. She attends school at Little Miracle International School in Yamichakra. Nana, may your cup overflow with the blessings of the Lord. Let every soul shout amen. From your daddy, Honorable Kusi Kweku Eric, District Chief Executive Officer at Dancing North District. For Mina Udem Bam. Na enyomanyina etima konkan ose Kwame, I believe political parties should throw away their party manifesto and have one national program for 20 years to come as we can progress. Wasi kanon kwa enka yenka kancha manifesto mutwam na yenye national issue baku kim nedaho. His name is Mr. Abraham Kwesi Afewa, Director of Anjev International School.
Peace FM.
Mo ayade odi etwamu ho. Make out say enumere dwumade din di Sunday Starter Park. Adwumaku eta ye chimie de bro ye Vicdank Healthcare. Vicdank Healthcare. Obi a wo prostate, obi a wo kidney infections, obi a wo ovarian cyst near diade, hypertension, diabetes, prostate enlargement. Where doctor bi ani de nyamede dom no, I'm telling you. Ba sa wodi kopium of Vicdank Healthcare there. Aja wajo aben wa ha. Now omo was spin test na ochene dwo omo ye free hepatitis B screening. It is also suspected of hepatitis B akọ na enyo free screening ya enyo sempoa ya enyo dama eno ye adwada ene benada anop ene seven sorry memeneda to ochene dwo anopa no so pons meduasa okọ spin test a onsa abeka Vicdank Healthcare. Vicdank Healthcare. Oh, Majawajo. Sprinters Road, your Coca-Cola runabout, Fidelity Junction, ho, Standard Chartered Bank, actually wo pay any wo. Friend was 0549 951211 and a 0502 661346. And a WhatsApp number no wait me so I foreign lines no 0273 131059. Vicdank Healthcare, the Liver and Kidney Foundation. Dr. Victor Nana Dankwa. Dr. Victor Nana Dankwa. Major commercial break. Yeba meko Reverend Micah and Mr. Bendako eso. Governor, major commercial break in Gumena eja young Kumeso Embra. Peace 104.3.
Tune it in. Turn it up.
Peace FM.
And rip off the knobs.
Tiani na no wo nuane de ma ye die no na eye heps en hahamate tura na ode nuane no wo kai
ani o ufiti ko ti a wo ti abrewati aduane no hwea wo ti bididi a dankasa ene die ye Risi powdered stock with herbs
eno na kai mi abrewati ansa no
Risi powdered stock sa wunya wonam papa bi na wo digu ho a jai be die tafre wonsa obetimi dia ye jollof pastries stew ana froye duane bia
so the Risi eye waduane a amanfo fiti krotia na waduane hwe frefre wo
Risi amede ye aduane tonti nipa wo bedidi wo me heye ne gye aduane ho ankasa na customers no ba na wo doso
ubenya Risi e wodwom dodo a Commerce Royal Enterprise o kanshi Malata ABC Junction ene Kumase so opposite Don Cake
Fred 050-152-5074 Risi powdered stock with herbs
FDA ahwehwe sa edwedie nkrato mu agya tum se eye.
Make homemade meals easier with Game Stores. Cook up a storm with the unbeatable deals on appliances from a full range of stoves to microwaves, fridges to freezers, kettles to toasters, pots to pans, cutlery to bakeware, a variety of your favorite groceries, and so much more, all under one roof. Not forgetting a wide range of cleaning materials. Visit GameStop.com.gh for more details. That's why shopping at Game is so easy, because you've got Game and Game's got you.
Enti, ubiasa mi yakusia fila. Please. Nanso, enyesa mi yemfifi mu. Asem no ane se, sima edika no pe na mitia wako biya me yeso. Eno ma mi senya 50 megabytes free data. Reina meti me baby a dream me hu. Ehwe ne yakoso wo me timeline so a. Ena me hu se wasa wakola fufro. Ena na butwi etwe mu yanso. Akwesie di loto kesie. Akwesie me nua dam for power. Enti hello. She onia oni akesefo. Ebedi atuna hye.
Now for so good do bebre free MTN free after one. So we come MTN so a. Se me di kan ba ko ne penalty ahoka. Ne aka kire no. Ni nyina ye free bonto. Ne asama internet 50 megabytes data free. So now the browse be bia. Open way open day. Fresh star 315 hash. Now for who shemu se sia.
We day for you everywhere you go.
Kai say enchi shake akra wo ho.
Benjamin. Kweku. Nkwadai na wo he. Akwesi.
Auntie Maggie, I don't know what you move frefra wo mai anopotutu to say.
Pese waboa me. Na me de momo no. Ema ni sika.
Oh, Auntie Maggie jai sa. Say momo aye easy cra. Obetimi afra wo momo. Eno an say obe dial 170. That's all. Mami chiro.
Mema wakwaba ba MTN momo.
Hey, na momo yi ayem rese. Ena de bia me keke mo friend kwadai. Chia. Afa.
Ma, o frame.
The dada afi na waba. Eye jai. Niama ye.
Oh ma.
Akwai bebre wo ho a odi betwa wo momo. Eno an say wo be frɛ 170. Na watie wo momo menu no e wa kan. Ever. Gan, brofo, dagbani, ene awusa. Open so simple. Dial star 170 hash. Na these steps no so. Momo said ya open no bia. Frɛ 170 and now dial star 170 hash. We are good together. We there for you everywhere you go.
Mr. and Mrs. The mama praise the Lord. Hey, Pastor. Hallelujah. The trust of them who sit him here. Then we'll be on the back according to our church.
Hey, Pastor, if we say me kunu fa, me do CB men's capsules. Na me so me no ma de CB women's capsules. What I know? Any job be free pa.
Praise God, praise God.
CB men's capsules. A besa me mpemu reye. Ene me dun so mu yale. Ene oba no so na ho ka na wo fom no. Ene na yase a aya na ye ne ya na fichi problem no. CB women's capsules abeyi ni nyina free so.
Maye kama esi mi da dem nti. Me rapon ya na obefie.
Nka me nkwan.
CB men and women capsules. Suzy Herbal Center Ghana man madam say apinfo abatan wo mo manufo ne mofra wo ne mfie dumienu nka ho. Our pharmacies chemical herbal shops nyina mu. Etufo frɛ Suzy Herbal Center 0247 11 16 71. After 0246 57 87 50.
CB men and women capsules.
Ubadun so feel. Hey, you also go. FD ahwehwe edwadie nkra twemu agiatum.
Welcome back to Peace 104.3 Mamunyila Kwaba. Good evening to you, Protozwa, Office of the Chief of Staff, Republic of Ghana. Yadamase papa Munyina muti mubeti pumbubeti ana yeka. Na dia na me pe empenfo wa ba mani bia 70 say tran radio so ne kanokra, they don't attack. Say they don't some of the politicians they will call you they're trying you want me to be because said they will peg Ghana yin.
Yes.
San yen so dey ye peg Ghana yin. Mo because who can we jacketua.
Anya akatua.
Who enfefe wa cry.
Akoto to fie wa amona ne taxes go on ya.
But there are certain people omo to nka say wo fire radio so they will call say odi asema o kan dey no kure true do. Nti odi ye behwe ne yaka ti fu ani hwe bonse change bed ebeba. This protozoa guy is a special assistant to the chief of staff. Say program lukoye pa. Very well. And secretary to the president Nana Santi Bedietu, one of the finest lawyers in Ghana. So who was uncle for so much program there. Make I Chief Superintendent Kofi Sapon of Frames Wodi, there's no one Sunday. I'm in Sunday starter park, no.
Wow.
And it is changing. And the lawyer for this station, that is lawyer Trebu Akwedia. Or should I frame a phone say Wodi? Tia started sports na program better than why? Now you started about 30 minutes. What's the matter? When a program when because you may not know the souls that you are touching, people that you are encouraging. Say omode beye the omode eye. So for be the message aba. Message, you know, what the battery ma was say. Oh, Mr. Sedu, and Reverend Michael. Momo to say, young Greek. Emra you go school no. We are born and near Wakodo. Na ya ma do a punishment. Na mude munya kwa better condition ma. What my main message, you know. We were brought up in schools where when you commit offense, you are given weeding as punishment. How will we forget how will we not or say how will we get interest in farming? Again, a whole MP said if you leave Accra to go and farm at the village, you are a failure. How can we be interested in farming? We have to recreate Africa. My name is Reverend Kwadwo Silas from Bubuashi. What can I do? I feel now.
Oh, there be on Canada. Okay, so I cover past the bar present.
Sir,
the can the beya, ye man be tumpon. Na me ko squeak chad or mamma.
And now who's that? I don't know who's that. Do a punishment.
No fu amendo. And Timiko squeak chad or mamma, media addition, dear. So
few for a dog.
Yes.
Now that I'm above you, no free.
I say who for amendo.
Okay, Yamra.
Yes, so for no, yeah, danase. So I contribute to na any punishment said yeah, no.
Okay.
Apart from Adon no mucha plot to my pra.
Yeah.
Remember what dear ma or be a plan.
Me moment there, I don't know the buy no. Me I don't think a man in Francis secondary technical.
Okay.
Because form 2 na me a class prefect. Na me my dega crowd na adwandwandwen na mama bono.
No problem.
Now class prefect moi na my elite kakra. Na papa baya wa teacher fa no kunku mama ma febo na me nimi say me na me to bon me be akoda me na me do me to bon dey hwi no susu a homa koto ba bia abondo no me do na time ni na kwa me no nwi la me say for school
Peace FM
bon ben mai adoka baby obo ekodo pa se me nimi say me to bon no na bebe bon no ba timi hwi me sam. And it's a maintenance in first second, but you could be what first second.
Nina, we
Mate.
Okay, so what many two can rescue Diabo?
Oh, three.
Tell me, so
my bre papa.
I don't know, bro. Papa, now, papa, you know, your history.
Okay, my name is Tobin Akosuna, a female Rosana, Yana in Pajamo. To me, Tobin Dako said the okay kind no, and now Brofuna is saying, baby, let's take our destiny into our hands. Nay, at the Adeno. I'm not to say. The ye kanomuti but na Ghana no so wo ko office bi na wutira nye yi no wan kwehye ni post so nyame ana wo Ghana hodo na bibi nhyɛ envelope ma wo de brand envelope to table so a wo be kwa anwan akwa unye oboafo unye ogefo it is like brofo ne explanation dem you already so but your conform na support na ye hia no that kind of readiness to assist no anyhow today ye Kenya na be de na abam ama a dead woman na brabum.
Okay. Chief Midas. Make a bibi kakra san mabe.
Okay.
Now me ko school no. Me share stream ni nyina mu a means ya nshada nkyere typical African history.
Okay.
I bet me I will stand the abrofo na kyere. Me a postgraduate and I'm a chance on a book. And I'm reading.
What is that book?
Me mention some books were be our person who there. Me just say Africa, Africans be brave in Africa. As Africa, most of us cry started see Ghana bra kwa bruchiri. There are not so many people almost started so much to Ghana sabra kwa tena bruchiri be 1 year. No one say Ghana no cry minim.
Peace FM.
African countries cry the tribes or minim. Now how are you going to trade with the other people when you don't even know the languages there or the history there? Okay, so obi a person or kind me say it's a subject history no when in Crawford Kasa, you bet my can be 2 hours. We will disagree on so many things.
Yeah.
My position is a book on Crawford on data, African history, a lot of it, the Abrofa culture, and a lot of it will be explaining against us, and they make sound argument. Okay, so one book I'm kind of fascinating by race, religion, and racism by Frederick Casey Price. All these books we call Kendall and Melson Albania. To be a person subject to be a usia and Sakrana what debate. Yes, at time be debate against Africans because the data there is against us. Okay, the next one I'll be to me a kind. Africa 101. It's just a recent book. Dr. Arikana Kwao Nature. And we so soon is on Kindle. Arikana Kwao. And there's another book I just recently finished reading it. It's White Fragility. White Fragility is written by Robin Digel or something like that. Bruni. And what they are brofo. Aye. They are control we are say. Okay. Systems running we are saying.
Okay.
And about also History of Africa by Asante Kete Molefi.
No, mama in your hard copies because we are na internet issue copy.
No, just it's easier because send my commit masaka be obi opeso. It's a subject I also was here.
Okay.
It is ska.
Na me fi and me frame.
It settles you. Dua se betima kosoro pa just a route no ye.
No correct.
Opeso si abronsan kosoro a foundation in Africa a problem in the foundation.
Foundation there so
and very few and it is here. Okay, until Brony betima control. If you don't know your history, you can easily be controlled.
Mr. Obena, me say, can we come together as a nation, Ghana? Na syllabus they charge the schools. Ye fee say a foreign materials, a chew and poor practicality. Said and Mr. Say you can ye new industrialization. Ye new nani chew and poor. Coach reasons were passed when you bet my to sign your money.
Sani pana will do so now. What she says, Samurai says it. Budget nipa mi and Sanoma contract no machine no modiaba. School and Koran using the annoying nipa kakrabin trans no machine. Says Sani pano. Information one or day. Okay. Says as our friend baby now obi sama dwen say me come dwen fa bibi ho a the minim in America. Says any panusua de na or a doctor it doesn't mean anything. When you say I'm a doctor in chemistry. I'm not doctor in physics. So the core physics are
obi ho
obi sir and the subject we America say African history in this no man. A very complex. I don't know running we are saying now. Okay, I didn't know G7.
Yeah.
Tuntum say na ka ho.
Obi anka ho.
UN no Africa ni be friends say IMF maybe asika no no. Africa ni be leader.
UN no dey pattern to quarantine ya ma your protocol.
Ko bia na go ho. So this power control institutions, all these global big businesses, tuntum say na leader, tuntum say na start here. What a billionaire list. Nipa tuntum say no. There's a structure somewhere that we don't understand. Go to Congo and see. Minerals are Ghana ha ke billionaires in cocoa, oil, diamond, gold. You gold no for it too. British companies in South Africa. Even the DNA Bruni kwa nimi answer. Debbie. There's a system I watch she. Na ya crash for no be brave. Say be ya betimi the systemic. A system or it's not just one. A system is a component of a lot of complex things. It's like the human being is a system.
Peace FM.
So on such it's a particular system now. So structurally, Africa's problem is so complex and it has to be understood structurally. All right, and it's taken over 500 years. So you can't just sit there and say let's solve it. And here a lot of debt.
Into who is a hand be or yenim?
So much.
And then I show crying.
One, your population are very young.
Okay.
Two, your penny for no yard. Free education is one of the best. It doesn't matter the omochro. I don't care what the omochre. What I care about is send the bit my training. What kind?
Yeah.
What kind we are pass? Say a book be a me pay me my kind because we be a chere me same kind. It is so a chere me ura crowd no problem. But the moment I menya willingness me my kind. And so for me, free education, educate a lot of people. It's the best thing. Right? We can say whatever you want to say. It's still the best. Me tell is a maintain kaya.
Count me go any
information be na menya. Sebe obi ntimi kan kra just okon nine school. Me na ntimi ka say no program. I just say no problem. Very intelligent woman, but all carbons no come off. So and These are some of the things. So you're a young boy, or you know, kind. We're a young boy, NASA or no BG bribe. Me mom, me say business. Hey, areas and control baby, I pull out.
Then you are just like me.
I pull out. Entrepreneurship is about control. It's about independence. To me, I'm a tell I'm a power officer. I won't hear my man. I'm a couple of I'm the bed. I'm oh that I mean no. And the make that mini degree is better. So I would rather do businesses very easy, very simple. Be and control the brace. Their business, the government will be control, but
so you're down.
So many things you can control if you do direct business. And who caught me a power chow, a contract, you'll be fine.
Obi so tonchire yi. Obi atonya do yi.
And some businesses no can a usual scale more.
E ma me di kokonte na hwe me.
You see? This is a control to be a time sports.
And ana me ya se wo ka se mawa no nye bia na wo me makeup for any grania. Koto kokonte na so makeup.
And kakra be kan no. And slavery no sebe ye na na mo anto na mo history ni bia.
Okay.
And this is so diligent. Obi a meeting na discussion bia no say okay, we'll do a bit of research and come back one day to discuss Africa and the way forward, how we can know our roots, the history. Because one day, me of a Gary Yanya trans and guys offer who are Boabo, how are you pa? True, the history of a Boabo. Near venture Mrantene Banen Qualani trim. Near who the Mrantene bit my your dache. Because Senana is obeying a cookie. As your history go for my twatting woman, or much tree, and at the Bema, a US was ye in the parfum. Any usual case. So we should be able to tell our own story. That's right.
Things here more Bebeka. Mimi Momodi, I am a proud Ghanaian and a proud African. Namis Minyo Yeni. Eh, Yamin so da. And I'm dear. James Minyango and I rev me boy. And I rev we my.
Yo, medase. Maybe the end of Onyam for costing beyond 20 me train.
The media to one and I'm there to no. Barricades, I never walk where and should have motivated the African guy, the young guys, you know.
Baby, I may person me tackle me the funniest. Young build the young casa entrepreneurs. Na young build the billionaires. Se family bia nya yinya nipa 1,000 e build omo beye strong entrepreneurs and billionaires.
Yeah.
Na obia timi employ nipa at least 100 em say ye beko ye nim bebre na obia so de en beko akohwe obi mesre se ye pese ye chichire oman koso a yinya pese menkuminya.
Okay.
Yema yakafia enso yedi institutions bia ebeba no se nipa no qualify say o se nkrata o se nsaka nsanka ye sa no yemfa odo ne ani die ema ye ho yemu ye ho yen respect ye ho ma yemu ye ho abomfia ye betumi aye.
That's right.
Oti ase ye wo concept bi o ho ma me say sa concept no onyankopon de chebonsam free. Okay, the book of Genesis chapter 11 na nipa ya adwen say omo build a tower akonyankopon so. And nyame ka sembi de bia ye kan ya pede the negative side. Ya na menti ase nyame make it strong positive side because will na nyame de ma nipa no. Eno ne ade nyame ntimi control. Nti nyame say so far as the people are one, they can build the tower. That's so true. Let's go down there and confuse them. So far as they are one and speak one language. Until as a nation, say betimi akoswa, I will say ye one. Ya dwene ye one. Na the person build the bia yetimi the build. If you want say let's go down there and confuse them. Until sa strategy na bonsambe fire. Until aware more the confusion abaho. Adwumam confusion, na mfofam confusion. Baby bia nipa be come ho abom so mpese mo ye bibi man ye no the confusion abeto and unto your politicians mu confusion them party NDC say obetimi aye MPP so obetimi aye we si wentimi nye confusion bibia e basa and then we are channel we are press conference confusion kwan wo man
and then but ya ne say mrante na omuka no mudin se hu no
na say omo de no kra na ya
oh so for enyo masemo
de tia ni say onye
umi adwuma bia wonya hu na obedidi mpanifo atem na kwotwe sekan na ya twesekan wo betima gyan na so okum
confusion sem basa
so umi adwuma bi ntia shekra mfa no
na say nya ni bia mami